Yo, what's up guys? So the Cayo Perico Heist is still the best way to make money in GTA Online in 2025, and in this video I'll be showing the fastest way to do the finale and how you can make up to $1.7 million. So that was the last heist prep, but first I have to explain the secondary loot cause it plays a big role in the amount of money you will end up making. So here you can see your secondary loot. I have 3 cash stashes, 2 green stuff stashes and also a Coca-Cola stash. Looking at this chart you can see what pays the most and also how much a stack of each secondary target will fill up your loot bag. So you should prioritize Coca-Cola first, then the green stuff and lastly cash. I recommend that you screenshot it so you can use it when you're doing the heist. We are not only doing this for the money, but you also have to do this to make sure your loot bag is completely filled. That's because it's one of the requirements to complete the Elite Challenge. I mentioned it earlier in the video, by completing the Elite Challenge on hard mode you will be making an extra $100,000. If you complete it on normal mode you're only making $50,000. Now in order to complete the Elite Challenge you have to complete the heist under 15 minutes. You need to have a full loot bag, you cannot die, you also cannot get caught by any of the guards and lastly you cannot fail any hacks. Don't worry about that cause the hacks are fairly simple. If you just follow my route you will complete the Elite Challenge every time. When you are back at the planning screen, go to the finale section and start it in the bottom right. From here, set your approach vehicle to the long fin, your infiltration point to the main dock, your compound entry point to the drainage tunnel, your escape point to whatever, this doesn't really matter and you will see why later. Set the time of day to day, at least that's what I prefer. Lastly, go to weapon loadout and double click on suppressors. When you see the box turn orange, you're good to go. You're now ready for the Cayo Perico Heist finale. Alright, so first we will get the secondary loot, and for the entire heist in general just follow my route. Right now we are going to the airstrip on the left. Also a pro tip, hold your right bumper on your controller so you can make sharp turns, it's especially helpful at this very first part. Once you're here, dock your boat on the sand without it getting stuck. If you follow exactly what I do, you don't have to worry about getting caught cause I do this completely stealthy. Grab your machine pistol and take out this guard. Now go into the hangar and if you had secondary loot behind this fence, press right on the D-pad to open it and then grab the stash. Keep that chart in mind that I showed earlier. I first want to get the other 2 stashes so I won't take the cash, otherwise it will fill up my bag with less valuable loot. If you also have secondary loot on the upper floor, you have to get in a forklift over here. Then pick up these boxes over here and do what I do. I will use it to climb on top of the platform. The method that we use to climb on it when scoping out the island doesn't work cause there isn't a lock on that side. When you are in here, open up the gate with the cutting torch and loot whatever you need to get. I'm only here for the green stuff. When you are done here, jump back out to the ground floor and follow the route I'm taking. We will go to this wall and then climb on top of the roof. Now you have to take out the guard on the balcony and also shoot this camera. It's kinda hidden but you will see it. Now wait till this guard walks away, cause sometimes if you already start opening the gate when he's close to the stash he can hear the cutting torch. So now just grab what you need to get. I actually didn't do it optimally cause I filled my loot bag with too much green stuff instead of the white stuff, but you shouldn't make that mistake. Once you have got all your secondary loot and filled up your loot bag, make your way back over to the long fin. Hopefully you ducked it better than me, but don't worry if you have to swim to it. We are moving on to the main event of the Cayo Perico Heist, which is stealing the primary target. Once again, just follow my route so we can enter the compound through the drainage tunnel. Jump out the boat and dive underwater. Also equip your rebreather by pressing left on the D-pad cause you don't want to drown in the middle of this. So just swim to the drainage tunnel and from there we have to cut open the gate. It's pretty easy, just hold the button to start the cutting tool and then use your right or left joystick to move the cutting tool. You have to burn each bar for a couple seconds and once it goes from green to red you can move on to the next bar. Once you cut open the gate, swim through the tunnel and enter the compound. I combined the gameplay of another run with this one, so don't worry about the cache, but on this run I had better RNG and it was more smooth. So when you're in the compound, follow my route. Don't worry about any of the guards, they will not see you. Once you're here, make sure this guard walks to the right and then you can walk right past him. Same for this guard, just run behind him and follow me up the stairs. There's one more guard, so take cover on this wall and wait till he walks down the stairs. You might think that he will see you, but don't worry, when he walks past you, quickly run behind him and go up the stairs. Then go inside El Rubio's office. Open his safe for some free cash. You can get between 20 and 100k from this. Now go to the elevator and do the hack. This is the fingerprint hack. You have to match the boxes on the left with the fingerprint on the right. I know there's a strategy for this, but I just go from the small fingerprint to the white one and I usually get it done pretty fast. Now you can take the elevator down to the basement. Here we have to burn a lock again by pressing right on the D-pad. Once you're inside, go to the glass box and cut the glass with your cutting torch. It's pretty simple, just hold down your right trigger till the heat bar in the bottom right almost fills up. Then let it cool down and repeat, don't let it overheat. After doing that 4 or 5 times, it will cut through the glass and you can steal the primary target. If you have bearer bonds as your primary target, Pavel will text you the safe code and you have to enter the code in the safe. So we now have the primary target and we will make our way back over to El Rubio's office by taking the elevator. We can't escape through the drainage tunnel anymore cause they sealed it off. Just follow my lead and we will stealthily be out of here in like a minute. Go down the stairs, walk behind this guard and also walk past this guard, but make sure the other guard is on the left. I had great luck and he was already on the left, but you might have to wait a little bit till he moves to the left. Then jump down and follow this path. Don't worry too much about the guard on the left, just go around their cone of vision and press right on the D-pad here to escape. It doesn't matter if the guard sees you, just make sure you spam right on the D-pad so the cutscene starts. When you're outside of the compound, grab your machine pistol, run in between these 2 trees and take out this guy with a headshot. Then take the bike and follow me again. You only have to be careful with this guard, just go behind him and you will be fine. Then drive through here and don't crash into the bushes or trees cause they are solid. Now try to jump as far as you can. If you have enough speed and hit the jump right, you can go pretty far. So we now have to swim away to escape Cayo Perico. Just go underwater, equip the rebreather and keep swimming till the text disappears in the bottom center of your screen. Now you can stop swimming and it will load. That can take a little bit. So for completing the Cayo Perico heist on hard mode and beating the elite challenge with Tequila as my primary target, I made $1.2 million. Keep in mind that Tequila is the worst primary target, so if you get the pink diamond for example, you can make up to $1.7 million. But hey, for the least valuable primary target, 1.2 million is still great. Especially because I did all of this in under an hour. So there's no doubt that this is still the best money method in GTA Online in 2025. I really hope this video helped you guys out and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.